What's up, comic fans, and it's time to preview the comic books coming out November 19th. Alright, thanks to some of our friends at some websites, including Cover Price, we know that we have at least 98 new issues this week, 416 variants, and at least 15 new titles. So we'll get into the spec books, the spotlight books, the FOC books, and the rest of the books coming out this week, right after this. Welcome back. All right, let's start off with the spec books. Number 1 on the list. It's not really 1 through 3. It's just 3 books I put up there. But the first book on the list is Batman Superman World's Finest, number 45. And why is that on the list? Because there's like an amalgam character there, all right? It's a mix of Lex Luthor and the Joker. So, I mean, you have 2 of the biggest villains in each one of these heroes' galleries, and they're mixing together. All right. Next up, we have DC Marvel Batman Deadpool number 1. This is the second book in those crossover series. First one was out of Marvel. This one's out of DC. It's DC's shot to tell their stories with the crossovers. All right. And we still have Batman and Deadpool on the cover. What's going on in this book? Bunch of stories, but you know, people just love these crossover events, and so that's why this one is on the spec list. You have a Batman Deadpool, a Constantine and Doctor Strange story, Nightwing and Laura Kinney, Harley Quinn and the Hulk, and Static and Miss Marvel. So go grab yourself this anthology series, $7.99 cover price. All right, last book on the list, but not the least. Last but not least, we have One World Under Doom. This is the Kevin Wada spoiler variant, all right? And we just have the Scarlet Witch as the Sorcerer Supreme. So is Wanda the new Sorcerer Supreme? It looks like it because she's on the cover. And this is a spoiler variant, all right? I should have told you guys. Spoiler coming up. So spoiler. Here you go. All right, guys. We're going to move on from these spec books, and now we're going to go to the spotlight books. First up, we got Exquisite Corpses number 7. This is the C cover, the Michael Walsh C cover with the trading card, all right? So this is going to be a game in 2026. They're coming out with a card game. I saw a demo of it at New York Comic Con. Looks like it's fun, could be, but when you get these issues, polybagged issues, you get a card from the game in the polybag, all right? So if you have any interest in playing the game, or you just like your comics with cards in them, boom, Exquisite Corpses number 7. Next up on the list, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 16. This is the Marco Forcelloni Pixar Toy Story homage variant with your boy Woody on the cover. A nice homage there. The Captain America this week will also have a homage, and you will have Buzz Lightyear on that one. All right, moving on. We have Final Boss number 1. Couple years ago, I was grabbing like every Tyler Kirkham cover. Well, Tyler Kirkham is here as a writer. Looks like he did the cover. He might be doing some of the interiors. Let's see. Cover artist, creators. Yeah, writer, artist, Tyler Kirkham. So he's got this book now, Final Boss, and it looks cool. It looks cool. Tommy Brazen in Final Boss. Get ready for an over-the-top adventure that's a high-octane nod to classic action stories. All right, so I want a book that's just action. So boom, this is on the list. All right, we're done with the spotlight books. Let's look at the FOC books. All right. First up, we have Absolute Wonder Woman number 15. Look who else is on the cover. Da-na-na-na, Batman. All right. You got it. The first meeting of Absolute Batman and Absolute Wonder Woman, and I am all about this. Let's go. The next FOC book. By the way, full disclosure, all Absolute books right now. We have Absolute Superman. All right. Boom. We had the ending of this run with Absolute Superman and Ra's al Ghul. So this should be the conclusion of that story. And last but not least, we have Martian Manhunter coming back, right? El Absolute Martian Manhunter Motel. White sheets. Oof, I hope so. Anyway, this is Absolute Manhunter number 7. All right. So I am ready for some more Martian Manhunter. The limited series did so well, they brought it back. All right, let's get into the rest of the comics coming out this week, the new releases, we're going to start off with Marvel. All right, and what do we got coming out of Marvel? Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, that's on issue number 4. Amazing Spider-Man number 16. There may be a new character popping out of that book. And that's where we get the Toy Story homage variant this week. All right, you got Captain America number 5. And there's another Toy Story variant on Captain America, on Cap. All right. What else do we have coming out this week? There's a Civil War facsimile. Let's see, there's some Godzilla destroys the Marvel Universe. Godzilla's everywhere these days, guys. The Last Wolverine number 1. All right. Coming out of all those new X-Men titles and the new X-Men stories. Nova Centurion, that's on issue number 1. All right. The Omega Kids on issue number 2. One World Under Doom. All right. Here you see they don't show you the spoiler variant. I did show it to you. I am sorry, but apparently Doom is done after this, with rumors that Doom dies. All right. I said too much. You got Predator versus the Marvel Universe. The Marvel Universe is busy, huh? They got the Predators coming. They got, Godzilla coming. You do have a Red Band Punisher. Radioactive Spider-Man is on issue number 2. Spider-Man Noir has a second printing. There's a holiday special with Spider-Man. Lots of Spider-Man. Star Wars Jedi Knights is on issue number 9. And then you got the Ultimates on issue number 18. The Unbreakable X-Men on issue number 2. X-Men of the Apocalypse is on issue number 1. I believe that's a 4-issue miniseries. Yeah, a ton of covers, by the way, for X-Men of the Apocalypse. X-Men Book of Revelation, that's on issue number 2. All right, we're off to Image Comics. 99 different covers, including Capes, which is a reprinting, a re-release of this series that came out. Yeah, apparently a lot of people have, it's a low print run that people have been trying to find, so there you go. Lots of issues coming out. Apparently there's some new panels and some new dialogue in those books. Creepshow, Everything Dead and Dying, Exquisite Corpses, we talked about that. That's a great series, by the way. I mean, I like it a lot, so maybe you'll like it. I mean, it's a bunch of serial killers in a town trying to kill each other off in a tournament, but also causing a lot of havoc in that town. Yeah, it's just a good series. Final Boss, a lot of covers for that. So Tyler Kirkham, he's got a lot of support for this book. The Dreadnought War gets part 2 with G.I. Joe number 14. All right, a lot of covers for that. Ghost Peppers on issue number 5. That's an interesting story going on there. What else? What do we got? Battle Beast, issue number 4. That's a second printing. What else? Lost Fantasy. Guys, new character coming out of Lost Fantasy. On the cover right there. Written by one of the Hanson brothers. Got some bop action going on. A lot of homage covers, right? We got the Final Fantasy X homage, and there is a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild homage, okay? So if you're looking for those covers, those are out. You got News from the Fallout, that's on issue number 6. No Man's Land is on issue number 3. I read issue number 1 of that. That wasn't too bad. The Sacrificers are out. Spawn, The Dark Ages, that's on issue number 1. Undiscovered Country, issue number 34 is out for that. What else? Viking Moon is on issue number 2. The Walking Dead Deluxe. If you want your Walking Dead in color, there you go. That's on issue 125. All right. And we are off to Dynamite Entertainment with 90 covers. All right. Including Chitara, Worldbreaker, issue number 1. Harley and Elvira. That's on issue number 2. Let's see. Where do we go from there? A lot of covers. Dynamite pumps out covers. And they used to pump out, I feel like, even more covers. So they've been a little light on covers. The Herculoids, that's on issue number 10. Look at that. The Lion King is on issue number 1. So if you're a Lion King fan, here you go. Silverhawks, issue number 10. That's also up there. Look at all those covers for that. Space Ghost. That's on issue number 5. Supernatural, issue number 1 there. Terminator Metal, that's on issue number 2. Vampirella, that's on issue number 6. Thundercats number 20, some Lucio Perillo variant of that. And that's it, guys, for Dynamite. We are off to DC with only 63 covers. All right, 7th printing, by the way, of issue number 2 of Absolute Batman. Issue number 3 gets a 6th printing. Issue number 8 gets a 2nd printing. Issue number 9 gets a 2nd printing. Absolute Evil gets a 2nd printing. And then we have Absolute Flash on issue number 9. There you go. 2nd printing of Batman. All right, then we got World's Finest number 45. Okay, that's got the Lex Luthor Joker amalgam in there. Catwoman, it's on issue number 81. All right, lots of cool covers for that. Batman, Deadpool, pick your favorite characters. There's a lot. I'm aiming for cover A, just because it's cover A, and the Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Those are kind of the ones I'm going for. So, yeah. There is a Dan Mora wraparound as well. And foil, Jay Lee, Jenny Frizen. There's a ton of artists too, so you can go by character, Lee Bermejo, Souza Micah, Mark Brooks, Sean Gordon Murphy. So yeah, feel free to go by favorite artist or favorite character. New Gods, it's on issue number 12. And I believe this is the last issue of at least the first arc of this New Gods iteration. Nightwing, it's on issue number 132. Superman Unlimited, it's on issue number 7. Titans are on issue number 29. I believe that is a tie-in, right? And yeah, all right. And then you got Wonder Woman number 27. I believe there is a new character in issue 27, but don't quote me to that. Boom, here comes the boom. Ready or not, we're at Boom Studios. Hello Darkness. Hello Darkness, my old friend. There's 2 Jenny Frizen covers this week, by the way, for issue number 16, including the Boom 20th anniversary issue. All right, what else? We got Last Witch, that's on issue number 5. Marion Heretic is on issue number 2. A lot of covers for that. That seemed to have a little heat behind it. I don't know how people liked it or received it, but who knows. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 3 is out. If you guys read Marion Heretic, go ahead and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. I have issue 1, I just haven't gotten to read it yet. Alright, Power Rangers Prime, that's on issue number 12. And we're moving on. We're moving on to IDW. What do we got? Sonic the Hedgehog's on issue number 82. The Last Starship is on issue number 2. Starship Godzilla is on issue number 2. Casey Jones is on issue number 2. And The Twilight Zone is on issue number 2. We're off to Dark Horse. And what do we have out of Dark Horse? Vox Machina Origins is on issue number 6. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. The Sword of Flaws, that's on issue number 2. What else? Minor Threats is on issue number 2. John Le Carre's The Circus Losing Control, that's on issue number 1. Nocturnals, issue number 3. Powers is on issue number 3. And Red Book is on issue number 2. We're off to ONI Press. What do we have out of ONI Press? High Strangeness is on issue number 2. Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa is on issue number 3. All right. And Yuletide is on issue number 2. We're over to Mad Cave Studios. Let's go spelunking. Don't forget your briefcase is on issue number 5. Ferocious, which I've heard some good things about, is on issue number 1. Gotcha Man's on issue number 14. It Killed Everyone But Me is on issue number 3. Racer X is on issue number 3. And Temporal is on issue number 2. And Terabytes also on issue number 2. Keenspot Entertainment, home of Mark Spear's Monsters. There is a 6th print on that of issue number 1. 2nd printing of issue number 4. And then you got Pico's Bill and the Guns of Oz. That is on issue number 1. Off to Valiant Entertainment. And you have Beyond All New Harbinger. Don't know why I said it like that. That's on issue number 3. Alright, we're off to Amp Comics. You got Stake on issue number 2. That's Stake Jesame. And then you got The Dusk. That's on issue number 3. Archie. For you Archie lovers out there, you have Josie and the Pussycats Annual Spectacular issue number 1. Couple of cool covers on that one. And ONI Press, Kaiju Cooking, and Tiffany Charlotte. Devil's Due Media, Mercy Sparks, Daddy Issues is out. That's on issue number 2. Fantagraphs, they got some Disney Mickey Mouse this week. Issue number 1 on that. Massive is out. Astrobots, issue number 2. Massive and Devil's Due Studios working together for the Disavowed. That's on issue number 2. Panic Entertainment, Tama, with a couple of homage covers there, or retro video game cover. Ignition Press, Deluge, number 2 is out this week. What else? SHP Comics have Aerotech, issue number 1. This is about a business that does sexy robot bots. Wake Entertainment, They have Essentia number 30 with a Jim Lee 1 in 100 signed wraparound cover. No price on that. You probably had to pre-order that, special order. Titan Comics, Craniacs number 2, Tidal Wave. Mr. T, Fame Book, Bad Idea, Planet Death, a 1 in 125 of that. You got the Zdarsky comic news, by the way, coming your way this week. Alright, comic fans, that was the preview of the comic books coming out today. Alright, 11/19. So go ahead after you watch this and check out the amazing comics at your LCS, or if you order online, go ahead and feel free to buy what you want, because that'll make you happy. So do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. 98 new issues, 416 variants, and 15 new titles. Peace, deuces, we're out. Ka-chink!